Hi everyone. So I'd like to introduce Sandy. Sandy, we met through the Indian head massage class, and you had to move and shift a lot of things to actually get to it.
Yes, it was definitely worthwhile.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and you got your first paying customer.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And tell me, from there you made a decision to come and have some one-on-one treatment.
Yes.
Can you share sort of what made you to have that decision?
Yeah, through doing the course and learning a little bit more about what you do and all your different special skills and interests, I wanted to learn more. The Indian head massage course was just amazing, and I learned so much, and the way you guided us through that was just brilliant. Such a great format and hands-on, what I like. I went away feeling just so confident, and I did my first massage on the way home.
Yes, you messaged me and let me know.
And I got very good feedback, and it was from a lady who's a physiotherapist, so she knows good hands.
Yes,
So, and she gave me good honest feedback.
Awesome.
But through that made me want to learn more about your other modalities. And I have bipolar. I've just come off medication, and I've been trying to navigate life without medication. And I knew I needed some more support and help, and particularly your access bars really interested me to possibly help with some shifts that I needed. So I've had today is my second session. After my first session, I went home and slept for 7 hours. I'd been sleeping for 3 hours a night or less for nearly 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I was just about beside myself. To go home and sleep for 7 hours was just incredible, and then over the week it just increased a little and little, and
Great.
My sleeping pattern, getting up every hour to go to the bathroom, that's no longer happening. I still might get up a couple of times, but yeah, I just feel totally different. I'm calmer. Just feeling open to those changes.
Beautiful.
And just having my second session, felt a huge shift. Had quite intense feeling in my chest of a weight, but throughout the session almost felt like it lifted and flew away. And
You're feeling lighter now?
Feeling lighter. My head is not spinning with too many things going on, and I feel like my journey without medication is getting stronger, and that it's doable. It's not. I've been anxious about. I've definitely been on a high. When I came to you, I was on a pretty big mania high.
Yeah.
The first treatment definitely helped calm, but I've still been in mania the last few weeks to some degree, and I've been concerned about how it's progressing and if it's going to turn to a low again. It hasn't, and I don't think it will, but just learning to maintain, and I can't live on adrenaline constantly. It's great, I get things done, but it's exhausting.
It's no good on the nervous system,
No.
is it? So just taking you back, your nervous system before we started working together was quite fragile and very stretched, shall we say? Is that a good word?
Yes, and stressed.
Stressed and quite anxious. And I know we've been keeping in touch. So there's been this, somatic healing is body, mind, and spirit, and the connection, and healing the connection between all to come into wholeness. So how have you found, if I may ask for the people watching, how have you found working with me? And the time that we have in between the appointments and the resources, because I know you did a lot of reading about me first, and you read a lot of the information I was sending you and things like that. How have you found that? Has that helped?
Definitely. I mean, through this whole process with myself of coming off medication, it was a learning process and trying to have a better understanding of how the mania affects me, and also I suppose how it affects other people, but mainly my family. I don't always see how I'm reacting or acting on the outside and how that can affect them, and that's been hard. Yeah, it's been challenging, but it's been, you've been very supportive, and the information's been so helpful to have a better understanding and learn. It's such a learning journey.
It is a learning journey, and I just want to take just this moment out to really acknowledge you for choosing this path. It's the road less travelled. It's the harder path for certain, and it is the most challenging path. However, you are choosing it. So I really want to acknowledge you and your bravery for doing this, but also the acknowledgement of your consciousness and where it's coming to, of looking outside yourself and looking at your family, and surely they're starting to notice little changes, perhaps?
I hope so. I haven't had feedback as such. I haven't asked for it, but I would like to. My girlfriends have given me very positive feedback, and they're kind of saying, like, I'm back, I'm me again, and I'm not squashing myself anymore, and I'm just,
feel wonderful.
Which is a really lovely feeling. So it's definitely challenging, but I'm very open to sharing my journey. It's a long process, but I'm writing a book, and
that's awesome.
I want to share.
Well, you're a pioneer in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty that do, but it is, I kind of feel like a drug addict or an alcoholic, giving up. I don't know, not necessarily that it was an addiction, I suppose, but it was, I felt like a crutch. Yes, that's a better word for it.
Yeah.
It was definitely keeping me going, but I was just numb. I was so not me on medication, and so just blah. And I'm just not that kind of person.
You're definitely not a bland person. And from the little bit I know about you, no bland.
I'm not dressed, although I've got my sunnies on. Just to be able to be me and be colourful and probably a bit loud and talk a lot and get excited about things.
Have a personality.
And just do that again is just so refreshing.
Awesome.
And it's so worthwhile.
Well, thank you so much for being willing to share your story. I really appreciate it, and I do hope that it helps people out there who've been listening in to know that there is another way, a gentle way.
And you certainly are a great leader in what you do, and I would recommend anybody to come along, and if you're dealing with grief, with lots of different things, I know that you certainly can help a lot of people, and you've got a special gift that it's just wonderful that you can and that you share it. So thank you.
Well, thank you for choosing it. and really I just want to finish on that note of thanking you for being willing to share, but acknowledging you as well and your bravery to actually go the road, the harder road, and the road less travelled. So give me 5. So well done. So if you're watching and you're struggling, there is an opportunity for you to reach out, and just check out my profile at becdtransformation, and I'd be honoured to even just provide some information, if nothing else. Have a great day, and bye for now.